Goldie and the insatiable Praskovya. Once upon a time, there lived an old man, Erofei, and an old woman, Praskovya, by the deep blue sea. For 30 years and 3 years, they lived in a dilapidated dugout surrounded by flowering bushes. The old man fished, and the old woman spun her yarn, sitting by the window. One day, Erofei cast his net into the sea. First, he pulled out some silt, then seagrass filled with tiny marine creatures. The third time, the net came back with a single fish, but not just any fish, a golden one, shimmering in the sun's rays. Goldie pleaded in a human voice, her tiny lips moving. "Let me go, old man, back into the sea. I will pay you a ransom for myself. I will give you whatever you wish." Erofei was surprised and frightened, for he had never heard a fish speak such words. Erofei, kind at heart, released the fish without taking any ransom. "Swim, Goldie, wherever you please," he said. Returning home, he told Praskovya about the wondrous encounter. The old woman scolded him, throwing up her hands. "You fool, you simpleton! You should have at least asked for a new trough. Ours is completely broken, and water leaks from it." Erofei went to the blue sea. The sea was slightly agitated, with small waves rolling in. He began to call for the golden fish, standing at the very edge of the water. Goldie swam up, poking her head out of the water, and asked, "What do you wish for, old man?" Erofei bowed and asked for a new trough for old woman Praskovya. The fish replied, "Do not worry, go with God. You shall have a new trough, better than the old one." Erofei returned, and Praskovya already had a new, sturdy trough, gleaming in the sun. But Praskovya scolded him even more, stamping her foot. "You fool! You asked for a trough. Go back to the fish. Ask for a hut, so we can live like proper people, not in this damp dugout." Erofei again went to the murky sea, called the fish, and asked for a hut. Goldie promised, nodding her head. Erofei returned, and the dugout was gone without a trace. In its place stood a new bright hut with carved window frames. But Praskovya sat by the window, dressed up, yet still scolding her husband. "I don't want to be a peasant, I want to be a noblewoman, so everyone bows to me." Erofei again went to the restless blue sea, called Goldie, and conveyed Praskovya's new, even more audacious wish. The sea roared louder, waves crashed against the shore. The fish said nothing, only splashed its tail and disappeared into the depths. Erofei returned and saw Praskovya in a tall mansion, dressed in expensive clothes, beating servants who bowed before her. Praskovya became a czarina, then wanted to be a free empress, and then even the ruler of the sea, so that Goldie herself would serve her and fulfill all her whims. Erofei went to the black, raging sea. The waves furiously crashed against the rocks. The sky darkened. He called Goldie for a long time, but she did not appear. Finally, the golden fish emerged from the abyss, but its glow was dim. Erofei conveyed Praskovya's last, most grandiose wish. The fish said nothing, only sighed heavily, splashed its tail one last time, and forever disappeared into the deep, dark sea. Erofei waited for a long time, but Goldie did not return. With a heavy heart, he trudged back to his old dwelling. There, on the threshold of the dilapidated dugout, sat Praskovya, and before her, the very same old broken wooden trough from which water was once again leaking. The sea had calmed, but deep sadness was reflected in its eyes.